A Hall of Famer with a love for the Windy City makes a trip to the Lehigh Valley. TV2 News shows you who it is next. LifePath is hosting another annual Turkey Day luncheon, and another coach is helping kick off the festivities. I'll give you a hint: the Bears. You guessed it, Chi-Town's legendary Mike Ditka visited, giving thanks.
I thank God every day for being in this great country and being able to do what I've done.
He wasn't the only grateful one. LifePath, a nonprofit reaching out to those struggling with developmental disabilities, were thrilled to meet another fan favorite.
We have had amazing luck the past few years of getting some of the most A-list sports celebrities. Last year we had Coach Vermeil, we've had quarterback Jim Kelly, Mike Schmidt, John Kruk. We've had some amazing people. So now having Coach Ditka to add to our to our 13 years of having this event, this is just amazing. We have over 600 people coming today for the luncheon, so that we're so excited.
This place is great because they provide a much needed service that our society doesn't like to think about. You know, let's be honest, they don't like to think about people who have disabilities or handicaps. And so when it takes an organization like this to care for them, to love them, to share their lives with them, and this is important. And these people who come to work here every day, you know, it's not about making a buck. It's about they have to love what they're doing or they wouldn't do it. I work with Misericordia in Chicago. It's the same thing. You have to love what you're doing or you wouldn't come to this. I mean, this is hard. You know, you're seeing a part of life that, you know, most people shun away from. And they see it every day because they know they can make a difference in these people's lives and they can help them to be productive to whatever degree they can be productive. They can take them to that level.
Their adult care facility welcomed the former NFL player, coach, and sports analyst with a whole lot of growling merchandise.
This year we have an Outstanding Family Award. I mean, we do an award every year for parents, actually, of a LifePath consumer. This year we changed it to brother and sister. The brother is from Chicago, and so, of course, you know, Coach's restaurant's right there in Chicago. So he generously brought us a lot of footballs, some jerseys. So I'm lucky enough to get a football. One will stay here at LifePath. We'll use one for an auction.
Over at the Holiday Inn Conference Center in Fogelsville, lunch and meet and greets reaped over $117,000 profit.
It's been a real joy getting to speak to him and hear some of his perspective on things, and he really said it best when he talked about LifePath, saying we love, we care, we share.
Ditka's jump-starting NFL career with the Chicago Bears in 1961 is where his passion for the Windy City began.
I played in Chicago and I actually played in Philadelphia for 2 years, then I played in Dallas. Then I became an assistant coach in Dallas for 9 years. Then I come back to the Bears, which was my lifetime dream, ambition to coach the Chicago Bears, win the Super Bowl. We did. And then everything went to heck.
Later landing opportunities with two heated NFC team rivalries. Who's better, the Eagles, right?
Well, when I was an Eagle, we weren't very good. When I was a Cowboy, we won Super Bowls. So it was a lot of difference, you know. The Eagles, the year I played, for one of the years we played for them, we were 2-12. That's the year they booed Santa Claus. I was there.
Mike Ditka calls it how he sees it.
Well, yeah, I've never seen anything like Michael Vick, and neither of you, and neither is anybody else if they want to be honest. Now, I saw Steve Young at his best. Steve Young was phenomenal, unbelievable, but he didn't have that button that accelerates you from 0 to 60 this quick, and that's what Vick has. You got to give Andy a lot of credit, you really do, and you got to give him credit too, because here's a kid that got a second chance, and he's doing something with it.
After retirement was when he received credit with an induction to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in '88.
You got to have something to do with a team being successful or an organization being successful. That's only my opinion. So, in saying that, you know, the Hall of Fame is a wonderful honor, but you don't start out playing the game of football with the idea of getting in the Hall of Fame. You know, if that comes, fine. If I wouldn't have been voted in the Hall of Fame, it wouldn't make a bit of difference to me because I played the game the only way I knew how to play it. I played as hard as I could for as long as I could.
Aside from playing the field, Mike Ditka played in an uproaring comedy, Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell and Robert Duvall.
They were great guys. The kids were great. The movie was good. But I'm just playing myself. You know, my whole life, every day I act. I mean, I'm just playing myself. Whoever I am. If you like it, fine. If you don't like it, I can't help it. You know, that's just the way it is. And I'm not out to impress people anymore. I'm too old to worry about that stuff. But it was fun doing it.
He says Western Pennsylvania holds an additional piece of his heart where you can find his hit signature dishes and wines.
We do sell them at my restaurant in Pittsburgh. I have a restaurant in Pittsburgh. We do sell the wines there. And they do very, very well. But we sell a lot of things. I mean, I got hot sauce. I'm going to have pizza. I like Chicago deep dish pizza.
As far as who's bringing the heat to LifePath next year, a few are in the works.
I always have a short list. I do have some people. I already have some phone calls in, and luckily now that I have some connections with past speakers, they give me some ideas going forward. So I'm always working ahead.
To learn more on this Hall of Famer, go to MikeDitka.com or go to LifePath.org for more on their organization. In Hanover Township, I'm Melissa Grimsley, TV2 News.